Expeditionary Warfare Specialist, EXW. Unit Specific for Navalist Section 109, MHE Fundamentals. Define the term MHE. MHE is large, mechanically powered equipment used to lift, transfer, and stack cargo. Proper use of MHE makes moving cargo through the terminal more efficient. Discuss the various types and uses of rough terrain forklifts. Rough terrain forklifts move cargo off the road and over unimproved or soft surfaces, such as deep sand, mud, and snow. They have four-wheel power steering with independent controls for front and rear wheels. The steering operates all wheels in the conventional manner. Operators use a lever to select two-wheel steering, four-wheel crab steering, or four-wheel cramp steering. A rough terrain forklift has a ground clearance of 14 inches and can climb slopes up to 45 degrees. The forks are power operated. They tilt forward or backward to angles up to 45 degrees and to either side at angles up to 10 degrees from the horizontal. Operators may extend the loaded forks from the upright position a minimum of 21 inches above ground level. Rough terrain forklifts are used in beach operations and operated over nearly all types of terrain. They can also be used on the pier to handle large cases or a connex. A rough terrain forklift is good for transferring cargo from and to landing craft at the shoreline and for moving cargo in open storage areas. It can operate in water to a maximum of 36 inches without using waterproofing kits and to a maximum of 60 inches with kits installed. Types. The 4,000-pound rough terrain forklift is designed for use in close quarters for storage and shipping operations. In the air terminal area, it is used primarily for loading and unloading pallets and secondary cargo on vehicles. With tines, forks removed, and addition of a front-mounted pintle hook, the 4,000-pound forklift makes an excellent pusher vehicle. It is capable of lifting and transporting loads up to 4,000 pounds. The tines will rise or lower the tilt forward or aft. Some models can even shift the load right or left. The only disadvantages of the 4,000-pound forklift are the limited weight lifting capability, short tines, and it cannot handle palletized 463L cargo. The 6,000-pound rough terrain forklift is mounted on low pressure, high flotation pneumatic tires. All four wheels drive and steer. One hydraulic system powers the steering mechanism, and another system raises and lowers the lift. Special lifting arms are arranged so that the load can be raised or lowered in either a level or a pre-tilted position. For operations in landing craft, the forks are raised or lowered and tilted forward or backward more than those of conventional forklift trucks. When carrying a load, the driver normally has a clear view over the cargo. If he does not, he must move the vehicle in reverse, looking to the rear over his shoulder as he does when he operates a conventional model with a load that obstructs his view. The 10,000-pound rough terrain forklift is built like the 6,000-pound forklift, except that it is a larger vehicle. The primary difference between the two is that the 10,000-pound forklift is designed for operating in unimproved terrain. It has a lifting capacity of 10,000 pounds when the center of gravity of the load is within 24 inches of the mast. What is the primary usage of an electric forklift? Electrical forklifts are primarily used for handling military explosives in the hold of a ship. Discuss the standard forklifts, lifting capacities, and lifting heights. The forklift truck is the most widely used power-driven piece of handling equipment. It is designed to pick up, carry, and stack palletized unit loads of supplies and equipment. Standard forklift trucks are available with lifting capacities of 2,000 to 15,000 pounds and lifting heights of 100 to 210 inches. Describe the capacities of the RTCH. Calamar. The RTCH is used for loading, unloading, handling, and stacking containers weighing 50,000 pounds, 22,700 kilograms or less. It operates over rough terrain, including beaches, snow, mud, and cross-country. The RTCH forwards up to 60 inches, 152 centimeters of salt water, and makes over the shore landings. The RTCH comes with a 20 to 35 to 40-foot top handler. It also comes with forks. It may be used to load and unload flatbed trailers and rail cars. Discuss the maximum distance a forklift should carry a load. Forklift trucks are more efficient if used for elevating palletized loads into storage and for handling palletized loads between hauling operations. You should not use forklift trucks for traveling with individual loads for distances of more than 400 feet. Discuss the various types of pallets that can be moved with MHE pallets. The four basic types of pallets used in military cargo handling are the stevedore, general purpose, sled, and warehouse pallets. A stevedore pallet, which is reversible, is used to handle loose cargo at water terminals. The standard stevedore pallet is 4 feet wide, 6 feet long, and 8 inches high. The stringers are made of 3 or 4 by 4 inch lumber. The deck boards are made of lumber 2 inches thick. The outside boards may be random widths. The outside stringers are set in 4 to 6 inches from the ends so that a pallet bridle may be inserted. The inside stringers are arranged to permit easy entrance of forks for movement by forklift trucks. A general purpose pallet is a 4-way entry wood pallet, 48 inches long, 40 inches wide, and approximately 5.5 inches high. This pallet is used mainly for the shipment of palletized cargo and often accompanies the cargo from shipper to consignee. The sled pallet is a heavy timbered platform with runners. Supplies and equipment are normally banded to the pallet. A warehouse pallet is used to handle cargo in warehouses. It is much lighter than the stevedore pallet. The most common size of a warehouse pallet is 48 by 48 inches, but a 40 by 48 inch size is also made. The warehouse pallet can be the open type that is moved by a forklift or hoisted by a pallet bridle, or the closed end type that is moved by forklift only. Discuss the safety precaution that must be observed when operating MHE. Safety operators should observe the following safety precautions. Carry all loads tilted back slightly and just above the running surface. If the load blocks your view, drive the forklift in reverse. Neither travel with a load tilted forward and never raise, lower, or tilt a load while the forklift is in motion. Always face the direction that you travel. This means looking over your shoulder if you must drive in reverse. Always back down ramps instead of going forward with the load in front of you. Never operate a forklift at a speed greater than 5 miles per hour. Always come to a full stop before changing directions. Avoid sudden stops. Do not allow passengers to ride on the forklift. Always use ground guides. Discuss the PPE that personnel should wear when operating material handling equipment. The use of safety equipment and clothing provide extra protection to personnel. The following text describes some of the items that you can use to protect yourself while working. Synthetic rubber gloves. Wear synthetic rubber gloves for protection when handling ordinary commercial concentrations of harmful chemicals, petroleum products, or chlorinated solvents. Natural rubber gloves. Wear natural rubber gloves when handling high concentrations of acids and alkalis, organic solvents, or highly toxic or corrosive chemicals. Do not use this type of glove for protection against petroleum products and chlorinated solvents. General purpose work gloves. Wear general purpose work gloves for protection against cuts or abrasions when handling sharp or rough material. These gloves are made from leather material that covers the palm, thumb, and index finger areas. When using gloves with leather parts, make sure the leather parts do not become greasy. Hoods, aprons, sleeves, and suits. Wear hoods, aprons, sleeves, or suits made from natural or synthetic rubber or acid-resistant rubberized cloth when handling acid. Rubber-framed goggles. Use rubber-framed goggles to protect your eyes against smoke, gas, fine dust, mists, and sprays of liquid or substances. Spectacle goggles. Wear spectacle goggles with side shields for protection against flying particles of dust, chips, and machine cuttings. Protective helmet. Wear a helmet for protection against falling or flying objects. While working in cramped places, you must wear a helmet to protect you from bumps against hard objects. A helmet is mandatory when you are working in a shipyard or in areas where you are hoisting and lifting materials. Safety shoes. Wear authorized safety shoes while working in foot hazardous areas.